Hi ladies, and also gentlemen, and also ladies, and also them to men. Welcome back. This is the beginning of Kabbypernicus Season 2. Season 1 is over. Season 1 is also like archived. We're on Season 2 now. Welcome to Season 2. Things I have to say before we get into the content of the video. If you see some blue shorts, I have shorts on, okay? They're the shortest shorts known to man because my dress is cute and I don't really need pants underneath it because my socks match. But I also don't need everybody seeing my cookie, at least not today, because mine. And the old me would have said, oh, just keep the dress on as is. But we have matured at least this much and understand the point of wearing pants. So I do have some shorts on. So don't get your panties and britches if my shorts are showing. They're shorts. Today I am taking the items from this bag and I'm going to orient them into this box. Maybe saying why? Well, I went through my billions of art supplies, right? And I have so much stuff that I'm not going to use. Like, I just have no interest in using it. I've tried it and didn't like it. There's a lot of reasons why you would just not want art material, but art material is A, expensive, and B, useful. You know, you can use it as unintended too. There's lots of, you gotta get creative. And so having a surplus of materials is really good for creativity. But I have decided that some things need to go on the chopping block just because they don't serve purposes to me, or I literally don't like them. Sometimes stuff is just disliked. So my intention or the plan is to donate art materials to the creative reuse. The reason why I want to give it to the creative reuse is because it's a nonprofit, and I think that there's a lot of like purpose to donating it to there because it's accessible for teachers. And I'm not a teacher. I'm not really, using my skills and capabilities to help the next generation. But I have a lot of admiration in my spirit for teachers, and I just want to make it easier for them to be able to get access to some things that are expensive. If you're buying something for an entire classroom, that's expensive. It's expensive to buy that year by year. And if you're putting in the work in, teaching all these children and not really making that much, but you're literally shaping the futures, I think it should be more accessible to get certain art materials. So if my donation helps the teachers, hooray, the teachers have supplies. And, sometimes a miscellaneous person, i.e. a teacher's daughter, ends up going to creative reuse too. But that's, another good aspect of it is that it's recycling art materials, So one person is like, oh, I don't need this stuff, I'm not going to use it. Then the next person can come in and be like, I'm about to turn this into something, like I was looking for this, but as I stated previously, art materials, it's expensive. So it makes it just more accessible overall. I like that I can at least make things more accessible to the people around me. And so now we're going to go through this bag because I was doing my research, and you can't donate it like this. Like, you can't just bring it up there like it's Goodwill. There's a process. So everything has to be able to be in a box, and the box has to be able to close. And they also use these containers too. So I just scrubbed a gajillion stickers off of this box. The whole entire box was actually covered in stickers. I can't believe it. I'm looking at it right now and it's the same box. I hated the stickers. Not because I hate stickers, I love stickers, but I have made the decision that stickers are for paper, and so I just don't really like to sticker bomb things, especially when it's a bunch of miscellaneous stickers. I guess there could be some points to it, like I'm not going to say stickers are for paper is the common, like that's the rule, but I didn't think stickers were for this bin, and they aren't for my sewing machine either. Me and my sewing machine just had a bonding moment about that though. I'm putting my glasses on, okay, because I can't even see myself over there. I'm not going to put these ones on though because, we are cute. We may as well keep it. So I'll put on my stars. Excelsior. Okay, I can see you. I can see this. I can read if I need to. Oh, and I need to make a list of all the items because they want to know what's in the box. So I'm grabbing paper. We use this sticky note paper that I have. I went to a job fair, and this is one of the things I acquired at the job fair. It's really cool. It comes with a pen, and you get different colors, and they're sticky notes. I don't know if these are notes or stickies, but they're still cool. Like it's a cute little notebook. It's for a Job Corps. I don't see myself using that service unless I was placed into a precarious situation, but I mean, they gave me a cool notebook, so if you see them, you know, I asked if they got cool notebooks. But now, on to the main thing here. The reason I even started doing anything was because I have these boxes, and these boxes are great. They're great for storing jewelry. They're great for lots of things. But when you go to Walmart and you buy a 18-pack of beads, there's 18 different colors. They come with the case. I don't need the case this many times. I already have 3 over there. I have 3 sitting over there. Oh, this one of these has a small volcano in it. We'll take that out. I want my volcano. But these boxes are going into this bin. I might have to reorient these just because they are solid. They can't be squished or anything. And that does play a factor in packing a box like this. But for now, I just want them out the way because they're so big and slippery and annoying. This is the volcano in question. Cute, isn't it? It's not hollow, but it is at the bottom. It's like a cupcake. And then this is jangling because it has dividers in it. This is a cool case. I just don't like it. It's cool, but it's not for me. So this comes with a pen. I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be another one. Let's see. I'll call those jewelry holders. Okay. Next, this is these are some CD cases. I 100% plan to drop an album one day. You know, that's the idea here. If I can get a team of people to cooperate with me in the way that I need necessary for not a bajillion dollars, then I will drop my album. Oh no, I'm stuck in basic combat training, and the only thing I can do is write songs. That's the name of the album, okay? When you hear me say that again, I'm gonna be like, oh no, I'm stuck in basic combat training, and the only thing I can do is write songs. Is dropping. That'll be the next time I bring this up. But I just wanted to say, I do have an album. I wrote an album. I wrote like 10 songs. And some of them talk about my experience. Some of them was just me being delusional. I have one song about getting high and going to Subway. I have one song about getting high in a hippie bus. I have one song about what happened when I went to basic. Like a summary sort of story. And many other songs like that. So if you want to interact with that, help me get a band together. If you're in the Chicagoland area and you want to play my songs on your magic instruments, then let me know. Go in the comments and be like, I have a band, and let me sing my songs. Just help me, please. That's all I want. And then right here we have some foam. Some of this foam is cut, but that's the fun thing about that is you could just cut around that. As you can see, I cut a cloud out of this. So it's still tons of foam to be used. I just would hate to throw it away, and you know, you could just cut that off. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should make them look neat. But some of them are unused, you see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put multicolored foam in the bin. Oh, I'm also gonna take these out to count down. And we're gonna put multicolored foam. Okay. A tiny easel. This feels more like a toy than an art tool. Hold on, you guys. Hold on, you guys. I gotta fix my barrette on both sides because this one's slipping too. If If you know how to make clips stay in wigs, let me know. Let me know. Because I don't want to mess up the wig by digging in it wrong, but I want my clips to stop sliding out of my head. If you can see in my glasses, there's a ring light. If you saw season 1, we didn't have that. We might have had that for a little bit, but that one broke so fast. This one might break fast too, but it was only like $10, so I guess I can get another one. Now we have some spackle. I had spackle from some dumb art project I was trying to do, where I saw like it was trending that people were like making cake, making stuff look like cake, and so I wanted to do that with a like little wooden drawer I got from Family Dollar. But that's all I used it for. I'm not gonna use this again. It wasn't something I would try to do again. I tested that out. I didn't love it. This tin. This is a Band-Aid box. I have like a lot of these, so I don't really need these. I'm not gonna lie, I like this Band-Aid brand. They're kind of okay, but they have cool Band-Aids. Their Band-Aids glow in the dark. Their Band-Aids are waterproof sometimes. These ones had animals on them. Some of them had space patterns. I had some with butterflies, so that's fun. You can get like cute Band-Aids. And since I be working on round cardboard a lot, I be cutting my fingers all the time. I be having like 4 or 5 cuts on my hands. So I like to have, I don't want the Band-Aid to look like, oh no, I needed a Band-Aid. But I mean, I needed a Band-Aid. So it's just to dull down that, ow, I'm hurt, but it's okay. No, don't make a big deal. I'm chilling, but I am hurting. But anyway, so I just don't need this, but it is a useful tin, so I can imagine somebody might want this tin. You gotta think from the mind of an artist. We have even more foam. Oh, this is a container of beads with beads in it. I just didn't like these. I can't imagine using them again. I made exactly like 3 bracelets with these. The beads are kind of cool, but they're not my kind of beads, unfortunately. I'm not here for the wooden beads. I'm here for the plastics. I just love a microplastic bead, and those beads just weren't my style. A billion more of these. It was because I was trying to see if I could burn songs onto a CD. This wasn't even from me having my album. This is because I wanted to burn songs on a CD. I figured out how to do it, but you couldn't get just 1 case. Like, you couldn't get a stack of maybe 10. So I bought 70. It's like $8 from Staples. Honestly, I don't think I want to get rid of them, but I don't have anywhere to put them. This is more of a storage thing, because if I drop my album, I can be like, I already have a case of. This is some vacuum sealed stuffing. This is a kit to some stuff. These are rainbow loom. What's the word I'm looking for? Rainbow loom looms. Loom is the word. But these are like mega rainbow looms. Typically, they only have 1 group of 3. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one has 2 groups of 3. No, this one has 7 pegs at the top row. So it has 2 1/2. No, 2 1/3. This is huge. And then you can connect them together. Hold on. I got it. And make it even bigger. I just don't use this. I just don't use this tool. I have so many rainbow looms. Having this doesn't matter. And these are like built different, so they don't really compare. They're not the most backwards compatible with different looms. Cool trick, but they work for me. I tried it. I didn't like it. Oh no, we'll handle that later. Glitter. I just don't need any glitter. Let's put wooden beads, spackle. Rainbow looms. Okay, glitter, assorted glitter. Okay, this is glitter. Tulle, lots of tulle. I like to make tutus, but this is a piece of felt. This isn't gonna do anything. I'd have to have a lot of scrap tulle to make a tutu out of scrap. And I just don't, sometimes I don't be having scrap. This purple, and it's red in here too. I just don't need that. Somebody's gonna put on like a show or something and they'll be able to have that. Knitting needles, I don't knit. Okay. Paint. This is paint from Five Below. You can go to Five Below and you can get you a 10-pack of, 100-pack of little paint buckets. I'm just not crazy about the quality of the paint. And part of the fun of painting is making your own colors. I just don't like this paint, but it's perfectly good paint. I like my paint to come out of a tube. I like my paint. I like the little apple paint. It's not very expensive, but that's the paint I prefer, and this just isn't that. This isn't my low bar acrylic paint that I like. Some felt. I just feel like this isn't the tool I use. Some theater teacher I can imagine will be happy to find this. There's a lot of felt in here. Oh, and a million beads spilling everywhere. That's annoying, but I'll keep track of them. I don't know the letter D. But yes, more of that. And yes, some of it is cut, but for the same reason that the, you know, the foam has some cuts in it too, but it's perfectly good foam. Yes, this felt has some cuts in it. This one, I don't know about, but it's got some at the bottom. More felt. You may be saying, what are you keeping? A lot. Some jeans that were cut. This is just good fabric. You can make a pocket with that. This is some fabric I have no interest in. That also has a cut in it. It actually looks like this was almost a pair of pants, because that's a stitch through there. But we never finished that sewing class. But I've been playing on my sewing machine. This fabric would be terrible for pants. If I'm gonna make some pants, I'm gonna make some pants with some good fabric. If I'm gonna make some pants, I'm making anime character pants. I'm making Urza Scarlet's pants. This is the picture of Urza I'm talking about. I'm making those pants. I'm doing the cosplay. I'll do the full Urza Scarlet cosplay. I would love to be Urza. I love Urza. Fairy Tail is my first anime, you know. Some more pants ends. This pink, I just hate this. It's been sitting in my little art bag for too long. This was a puzzle sheet actually, but I have another puzzle sheet. Maybe this should go to Goodwill. That, and also this bracelet holder. Just a lot of fabric. This crochet book. I just hate this book. It's just not intuitive. It's not good. I crochet. I know how to crochet. I made many things. I consider myself to be beyond an amateur. Okay, maybe even, well, I wouldn't say masterful, because I master crocheters. They know the stitches. Like, they know tons of different types of stitches. I know a single crochet, a double crochet, a treble crochet, and a popcorn stitch. That's only 4. It's a lot. It's a lot to know. I can do the tricks, okay? Increase, decrease, double crochet. Man, you can make it bigger and smaller. I can do all that. But it's a lot. It's a lot to learn. But I understand the concept. I used to be using the rubber bands. You guys, I'm just feeling myself right now. But this is beside the point. The mission. So I will put crochet instruction. I also have yarn to put in here. So this can go on the bottom, and I'm going to start stacking yarn on top of it. The reason that this yarn is being pulled is because I hate this yarn. I have yarn I like. It's not that yarn. I have literally, it's a billion balls of yarn behind me. It's a billion balls of balls. I don't need all this yarn. I hate some of this yarn. And somebody else could be using it. This is just some fabric I have no care for. I think this was a quilt, and I took the other parts of the quilt, but I didn't care for the backing. Some more cut up pants. This one came off a pair of my pants. I won't mind. The rest of them can go, but I made a little zebra. You guys, let me tell you, I made a zebra. I've been playing with my sewing machine. I sewed a skirt, and my skirt was zebra print. So I made a little zebra out of the scraps because I was playing with the machine, and I figured out it has 17 different stitches on it. So, and you could switch the gears, and I was having fun playing with it. And so I made a pattern, and I cut the pattern out, and it kind of looked like a zebra. So everybody meet Ricky. Mom said he creepy. He is a little creepy, but I like Ricky. He makes me think of like Howie, no, not Howie Mandel, the little other guy, Ozzy Osbourne. And that's what he makes me think of. But this is Ricky. Everybody say, hey, Ricky. This was a dress that I was gonna strip, but I actually decided I hate this fabric really badly. The dress was through. Okay, so I'm just gonna put various fabric. Miscellaneous fabrics, and a billion lanyards. Actually, I think I might keep these because I had a project in mind for these. I'm just beefing with them, but I kind of want to do my project, and so I'm gonna need these to do because this is very expensive, and it'll be kind of cool, I think. So maybe I keep that, and then some denim. Oh my gosh. A beading loom. Some earring heads and some backs. And then a billion beads, but they all spilled. Some paintbrushes. This got glitter in it. More lanyards. I'm keeping this piece of fabric. It's magical. my jeans and that can figure something out. Maybe I'll make my little guy and put a little hat on him and take care of that. And yeah, a bunch of beads. Some of these beads are even kind of cool. There's some animals in that handful. There's so many. The stash number 8. So what I added a bead balloon. Ink brushes. Okay. And then I have some bags of an assorted bag of writing utensils. I hate everything in this bag. This is not for me. And then these, like when I say it's not for me, like I'm not gonna use these, but I did ask my sister if she wanted these, and she would, because she likes to use acrylic markers. I just like to use colored pencils. I hate to see them be unused. Sometimes I use them, but it's really rare. He could stay. I don't know why he got banished. There's some Sharpies in here. I just don't be using them big Sharpies. I do like Sharpie. But I don't know what kind of paper I'm supposed to use on Sharpie. Okay. And a Mr. Sketch scented marker. What the hell is this scent supposed to be? Something fruity. Okay, it's getting full. At least on that side. Crayola Pip Squeak Squinkies. I like the packaging. I like this little freaky marker in the middle. She's what I'm feeling like right now. Feeling like, what color she's supposed to be. Let's find out. Probably blue sky. Feeling like blue sky, the Crayola crayon. She probably talks like that. Real sultry, but like airy too, because she's like the sky, you know. She's like as above, you know. I just feel like that's how she be feeling. Very airy, very whimsy, intoxicating almost. That's probably how Blue Sky talks. Everybody loves her. It's very difficult for her to shake people off of her. just gonna give those to myself. Pencil sharpener. This was on a tube of colored pencils, but I used the colored pencils. I have a bunch of pencil sharpeners. I'm not the biggest fan of that one. A notes pad. You guys help. There's a hair in my face. Oh, that's good. Another notepad. This one has definitions in it. I had this in the military. I was using it to write my book. Oh no, I'm stuck in basic combat training, so I wrote this book. Somebody wrote a story on my page. It says, once upon a time, not long ago, I farted and almost ended my friend. She didn't complain though because she loves me. Anyways, I know you're ready. You're reading this, so remember me. I need a fart, by the way. She wrote that at 10:13 a.m. on the 6th of March last year. And then she wrote her signature. I liked her. She was leaving with me. We was in leaving hell together. She was funny. She used to be in there playing Roblox. I don't know how she was playing Roblox, but I remember she was playing Roblox. Here's some more paint. It glows in the dark. It paints like snot. Some leap. Some feathers. Once again, I can see a theater department using these. This paint. Feathers, markers. It's automatic. I already put paint, feathers, markers. Okay. This could go to a landfill, but it's perfectly good paper. Somebody's gonna use this as like scrapbooking paper or something. This is my old diary. I tore all the pages I wrote in out. I didn't really keep diaries consistently, but you know, sometimes I have a week or so where I write my thoughts down. This was the book I was doing it in for a while, but it got found, so I stopped writing things in that. More glitter, you guys. This one's heart-shaped glitter. Maybe I'll keep that one. I'll be a little selfish. Man, somebody's gonna win big with this one. 1 billion spools of... Okay. Okay. It's just string. I bought it thinking it was elastic. This is not elastic. Real pretty when it stacks nice though. Yeah, I promise I can hold this still. Look. Yeah. You don't even know nobody can hold a stack like this. Ooh, I'm moving and everything, and it's staying. This leather making kit, I tried it. It was hard. So somebody's going to use leather making materials. And if I find myself wanting to try this craft again, I'm not crazy about this kit. So there's that. Excuse me. Okay. A gajillion more beads, man. I have nothing but beads. If there's anything I have in this life, if two things are true in this world, what's the deal with airline food? And Cabria's got beads. Feathers, markers, I just added leather tools. Okay. This is a rainbow loom thingy. Paint bucket. Some perler bead thingies. I just have like 32 of these. I don't need this many. This is a beading tool. You put the beads on it and then it like helps you pull. I don't use this. Some hair clip thingies. I don't like these hair clips. They're unused. Don't worry. Let's see here. Still a billion gajillion more paints. And there's gouache as well. Gouache is similar paint, but it's not paint. It's different. I hate gouache. It wasn't for me. And I think I also just didn't like it because I bought it and I didn't know what it was. Another tin. This one is pretty. I might keep this one. This is pretty. A crochet dragons book. I just don't care for crochet books. This little dude I used to talk to gave me this, but I don't talk to him anymore, so I don't need the book anymore either. I didn't use it anyway. This is the kit that the fabric or the felt goes to. I feel kind of bad disposing of it. Well, donating it, because my little sister gave it to me. But as I just stated, I don't care for crochet books. And if somebody else could be using it, somebody else should be using it. Polymer clay. That's a good one. It's oven baked clay. And I can't use that here. Another rainbow loom thing. This one has rubber bands on it. I'll take those off. This is elastic cord, but this is ass. This is more feathers. This is a heart-shaped clip. Actually, that's kind of cutie. I don't want to get rid of that. A gajillion and 22 beads. These beads are bigger. I just have too many beads, as you probably could tell. This could honestly go back in my paint box because I'd be using a paper plate anyway. This is just a watermelon slice that's supposed to get bedazzled. I don't know if that's what they'll use it for. Some more gouache. Did I write gouache? Another beading tool. And this is, once again, another loom. A lot of looms. Some more feathers. I didn't even know I had this many feathers. What's this? This is also feathers. There's so many feathers. A little tin, well, not tin, but it's a plastic container. It almost looks like a pill container. This is magnet tile art. I don't even know where this came from. But you can paint a design on a magnet. This is the instructions. This is crochet dinosaurs. I did try to do it, but everything's too small. I'm not doing that. This is a hand drill. Another perler bead thingy. This is a bead spinner. You like spin it around, and as it spins, you're supposed to put the beads. I hate this thing. I don't use it. It's a tool that I'm sure is useful to someone, but not to me in particular. This is a bunch of loose string. I'm not using that. This is a pouch. I'm just not using this pouch. Some more magnets. It's magnet strips this time though. These are party streamers. I don't want to leave those. A shimmery pouch. I just don't like this pouch. I like that it's sequins. I don't like everything else about it. One bike cleaner. Another tiny easel. I don't know if this is the second one or if this is the same as the one we unearthed yesterday. I don't know. I don't know. This is some more of that thread I was saying I hate. Some tape. It's literally no tape on here. I found this on the ground. I guess I could find use for that actually. Oh, it's too far for me to even pretend I was gonna put it in the box anyway. More paint. This is a tool for bedazzling, but like when you do it on paper. Another loom. This is a heart that came with the rainbow loom kit. I just didn't use it. Once again though, I think I have a separate use for that now that I'm looking at it. Some clay tools. Clay tools. It's getting kind of miscellaneous now. Like now it's just excess stuff. A moon, a crescent moon. And a hook. All that stuff gonna go in this bag with beads because I had another beater in my hand. The tiniest barrette known to man. A piece of an eraser. Another clay tool. This one looked like it's gonna break. And of course, decorative sprinkles. Because why wouldn't I have decorative sprinkles in this joint? Okay, some more glitter. Oh, I took stuff out. Oh, and a billion star stickers. I'm only getting rid of these because I actually initially bought these star stickers to reward myself for being a good noodle. But in an act of rebellion against even acknowledging that activity, I am now going to give them to a teacher who can really award someone for being a good noodle. Teacher or miscellaneous individual. You know, I'm assuming that teachers will get a hold of this, but there's always a third place, you know? Okay. Crochet kits. Okay. Miscellaneous fabric. And now it's crunch time for this bin because this bin is getting very full. But I need all of this to fit in there. So I don't know. I'm about to do some voodoo. Y'all ain't ready for this. I ain't ready for it. Put that in there. This is pink thread. Well, like felt, I guess. Yeah, some yarn. The reason these yarns are being culled is because I don't like them, period, for various reasons. This is just too fluffy. This is stringy. This is terrible texture. This one, I don't know, I guess I just didn't want this one. This one, I'm also not a fan of the texture of. Also the same problem with this. This is so cute and so awesome, and I love it so bad, but I don't use it. It's been here. Everything, it's another thing. If it's been here for too long and it's just never gonna get used, it's also going in a bin. I don't like this. Weird texture. So it's like the texture of like Like it's almost like macrame. It's not the same as yarn that I like to use. This is also like it's cardboardy. Just not a fan. Once again, just not a fan. Still just not a fan. It's just cardboardy, you know? This is a second ball of the same kind of yarn that I already decided I didn't want. Another ball I just dislike. Assortment of things I dislike. And then yeah, this one too. This is quilt batting. This can't fit in the bin though, so I suppose I'll keep it. But I don't want it, but I'll keep it. And then this tool has gotten kicked out of the box as well. So I suppose that won't be able to make it in there. And yeah, that's everything I have. I hate that this had to be filmed in 2 parts. I wish I could have went straight through, but the house started waking up and things started going awry. So I had to pump the brakes. And then I started playing Lollipop Chainsaw and things, you know how it gets. But yeah, this is the beginning of Kabbypernicus season 2. If you like this video, don't be afraid to like the video, and you can also leave a comment and be like, your videos are too long, all you do is talk and you never actually have anything to say. And if you say that, I won't care because I just said it for you. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the next video doesn't take 30 million years to come out. Transformers video coming soon, but unfortunately I have to rewatch all of the movies. But it's okay, I can't wait for Transformers 5. I'm finna look Optimus Prime up and down, delicious. But you have a wonderful night. You're awesome. I love you.